Welcome to another episode of the FlytStories podcast. Today we have with us Hideki from the team afterFIT. afterFIT and FlightBase have been working together since quite a while now, and they have been one of the most proactive when it comes to deploying drone-in-the-box solutions. And in Japan, when it comes to deploying automated drones, afterFIT were one of the earliest adopters. So welcome Hideki, and good to have you here. How are you doing?
Thank you for inviting me. We are happy to talk with you.
Yes. So let's start with how your journey has been in the drone industry and a little bit about your experience in working in the drone industry.
For my experience, I work in drone industry for 5 years. Main business of our company is building the solar power plant and O&M, managing the construction inspection and inspection with infrared camera in O&M.
Understood.
That is my company's job.
Yes, that is very interesting. How the infrared camera can be used for inspection and management. Can we talk a little bit more about how you have deployed the drone-in-the-box solution at the solar power plant and the nature of the deployment over there?
We decided to install the drone-in-the-box system. The main point is to reduce the moving cost. We usually use drone for O&M. The site is far from our branch, so it takes many time. If we use the drone-in-the-box system, the moving cost will be decreased. So we use the drone-in-the-box system.
That actually sums up why drone-in-the-box solutions are better for deploying at remote sites, because it saves you a lot of cost, it saves you manpower and a lot of effort and energy that can be used in some other parts of management. They can be saved. And so yeah, I think afterFIT has also done a great job of deploying it at a solar plant, because it's easier to get the data. So I think like afterFIT has been working with FlightBase and the Haisha docking station since a while now. How was the entire experience, like the features, the benefits that you received?
Our use case, we use for O&M using infrared camera drone for inspection. That is reduce our moving cost. And the other point, in Japan, the copper wire thief accident happens in many sites, not only for us, in all over Japan, because of the copper cost prices rises. Then we think the drone-in-a-box system can use for not only the inspection, but also to protect from thief for security purpose. That is a point we get to benefit from the system.
Yes. And when it comes to drone operations, right? Why do you think like the manual drone operations with the remote controller, what are the challenges faced with the manual remote controller, the manual workflow, and why was the reason that afterFIT decided to shift to a drone-in-the-box solution?
Why we decided to install the system
instead of manual drone?
Yeah. For about 40 people there, drone operators there in our company. They are not only the drone operator, but engineer of electricity. And so now we have many pilots, but in the future, in Japan, the population will be decreased. Okay. So we have to think about to use the work time for the inspection or moving cost.
Yes, I think that point is very important when it comes to human resources and energy that we spend during our tasks. It's important to automate the tasks that can be automated and to save our effort and energy as a individual. So yes, I think that is a very interesting point that you made, that in the future we need more and more automated workflows where there is low human intervention. Recently, afterFIT received a BVLOS approval. First, congratulations on that. That is amazing. I think afterFIT is one of the first company to receive the BVLOS approvals. So how was that process, and can you just share with us how are the regulatory requirements and all fulfilled?
Okay. The BVL approval is based on requirement document from JCAB. We check the requirement and discuss with JCAB how we can see the drone condition and how we protect against invasion to flight area. Those 2 points are important for the approval.
Okay.
And they can request some modification like showing drone's pitch and low angle of the drone. But beforehand, that is not included on the system. But we talk with FlightBase, and they can kindly support us and do some improvement to get the approval.
Yes.
Then we can get the approval in Japan.
All right. So I think when it comes to like BVLOS approvals, right, around the world, as the regulatory authorities change their rules or bring about, techniques or guidelines to include BVLOS approvals, we at FlightBase believe that as long as the regulatory requirements can be fulfilled by us, we are eager to help with getting those kind of information into our systems. Like Hideki mentioned, right? They needed the pitch angle and the roll angle to be shown whenever the drone flies, and that was something that the Japan's Civil Aviation Board required. So that is something that afterFIT is currently deploying, and that's how they got the BVLOS approvals. So congratulations again on the BVLOS approvals. It's a great step forward when it comes to operating automated workflows with drones. So you've been interacting with a lot of customers, right? Potential leads. And how is the industry reacting to something like a drone in the box solution? And do they have like specific needs? Are they wanting to deploy the M300 or the Mavic? Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Okay. The choice of Mavic and M300, I think many customers will choose Mavic 2 series because of the price, but M300 can change payload for the camera or laser or something. So more powerful drone. So some enterprise customer willing to use M300.
Yes. So I think with the M300, the OSGK can be integrated. There can be a single board computer as well. So I think that is a very important point for certain enterprise customers who are willing to deploy that kind of power on their drone. Like they can deploy the Manifold, the NVIDIA Jetson Nano, and FlightNow, as it is a very modular software, we integrate all these in no time, and we'll be happy to offer all of these integrations if required. Yeah, I think with the M300 you get more payloads and the H20 camera, which is very important for certain customers. So when it comes to drone in the box solutions, how do you think people can adopt, and how can they take afterFIT's help in Japan to get the DIB solution?
Okay. Drone in the box is one of the solutions to solve some problem like shortfall in human resources. And not only that, we can discuss with the customer who are interested in the drone in the box solution. which can support your business or not.
Yes. And how is the market sentiment in Japan? Like, how is the Japanese regulation, government regulation, and what lies ahead for drone service providers in Japan?
Okay. In Japan, drone is getting the usual and necessary item for industries like civil or construction. And Japanese government decided to start allowing the BVL flight in DID area in this fiscal year. The change will be support to expand unmanned operation like using drone in a box system.
Right. So I think the entire world together is moving towards adopting the technology, adopting drone in the box solution, and slowly we are looking at governments, losing their regulation around BVLOS as well. Very soon we'll be seeing a lot of drone in the boxes being adopted and drones flying everywhere, basically, which we thought a lot of time ago that in some time the drones will become ubiquitous, they'll be everywhere. So that's a great thing when it comes to the Japanese market. So we've been working with afterFIT since quite some while now. And what has been your experience with the Haisha docking station, the Flight Now software, and can you tell our viewers more about the experience with the technology?
Okay. Firebase and Heisha kindly support us. I'm not an engineer, but I can install the system easily by myself. We are happy to reach out the system because the system is built for fully autonomous operation, so our workload will be lightened.
I think that is very important when it comes to being onboarded with a product, that how easy you are able to interact with something like a drone in the box solution. It will make everyone's job easier, right? When it comes to maintenance of the hardware or any debugging with the software. I think that's a great thing that you mentioned, that you've been able to use it very easily. So we are glad that we could assist you with that. Now I wanted to also ask you, when it comes to the demos and the kind of operations that you are doing in Japan, how can people contact you to adopt this kind of solution? And can you tell us more about that? How can people contact afterFIT to adopt drone in the box?
We have the drone in a box in our site, so we can invite the customers to the site and show the demos, how to use that and how we use that, and then we can discuss about how to use for the customers.
Right.
And if they willing to install that, we can support the customer.
Yes. And I think the possibilities with drone in the box are infinite, like security surveillance, as we mentioned, mining, asset inspection, constructions, all of that. And that's actually a good thing that you mentioned, that people can actually go to your site and you will show them the entire solution, and they can actually see it in action at your site, which is a really good thing to have, so that people can experience it firsthand, and then they'll be able to trust in that solution even more. So thank you, Hideki, for your time today, and wish you all the very best with the drone solutions, and have a great day ahead.
Thank you.